So she did a puppet show for me to teach me how to breastfeed, and it was so terrifying because she's like, and then the mouth goes, and I was like, and formula is the way we're going.
Yeah. So cool.
Thank you.
Very rock and roll.
Thank you.
Like, I need you to break out into a song within the band. Like, it looks very,
Today I am dressed as a lawyer for OnlyFans, and...
For OnlyFans, you're gonna make so much money right now.
River, you don't know what that is, and you never will.
Congrats, last time you were here, you didn't have a little one, now you have a little one.
No, I'm someone's mom.
Yes.
So weird.
Isn't it crazy to say that?
Hold on, I'm hosting the show now. I would like to start with, I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you know that your cover of Lose Your Love has broken the internet?
Are you talking about the
this?
Outfield song? You know this? People
Are you on TikTok? Do you even know?
No.
But not my biological clock.
But people told me, and here's the funny part though too, is like my musical director was like, do you know what Kellyoke blew up recently that we did not see happening? It's a great song, but you just never know what people are gonna gravitate. People
No. Women are leaving their husbands.
So I heard it's
Don't wink at me, Kelly! She just winked at me.
No.
I'm not strong enough.
No.
In the line, I like my girls a little bit older. She winks at the camera like a home wrecker.
No, wait. I've been doing the wink since like my first video. Like my fan, that's why that blew up and it was way out of proportion. But like I started winking in it, like playing a character in like a video or on stage at certain parts or performances, just to be like cute and playful with the audience. And the fans since then have loved it. So now I incorporate like a wink here and there, but I happen to do it on a line that, it was on purpose. It was cute. It was on purpose. It was a cute line. And, and if I was a lesbian, I would shoot for an older woman.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I would shoot for an older woman. But I've been playful with like where I put the wink in on certain things, but like for some reason people caught it this time.
Okay, well you're wrecking a lot of marriages.
Okay.
And there's women that are like, I just got married. I don't know if this is for me. Just watched Kellyoke, and I think I'm gay.
It's so funny what blows up though, because we were literally just talking about we're gonna make another Kellyoke album. And we're like, which songs to pick, and it's
I have them. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
No more drama, Mary J. Blige.
No more drama. Oh, okay. As far as what we should cover.
What you should cover. Oh, I got it. I'm on it.
No, I am really serious when I say please send us that list because I do need Kellyoke
songs.
songs.
To Zion, Lauryn Hill.
Oh my God, I love Miseducation. Anything on that album.
I have a whole list of songs I'd like for you to cover. If you could cover Baby Shark, I'd really appreciate it.
Jocko has been trying to get me to cover Who Let the Dogs Out for like every season. And there's just no way I can make that quasi-cool. I don't feel like I'm just not that cool.
No, do it as like a ballad.
Oh my God. Done. Yeah.
Oh!
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? We're gonna do, that is now, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
Jocko is gonna get his dream.
By the way, also in the Lose Your Love video, you can tell, by the way, you're a gangster, okay? You can tell you're like, this is a good one. There's a pan around and you can tell you're like, this is going viral.
Oh,
like,
Your
you
Love?
can tell.
Yeah. Your Love, who knew that would, I know. Okay, enough about me.
You just get more iconic by the day and you need to receive this.
You are,
anyway.
okay, thank you. Enough about me.
And now, I've hit my limit of talking about another person. It's time to talk about me.
And back to me. No, I have to ask you because it is different. You become people, we sound cliche, but when you become a mom, things become different. Motherhood changes you, like in how you work.
Yeah, how you pee.
And how, yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's done pretty amazing things, but it's a total trip, man.
Yeah, it is. It only gets crazier. But then all of a sudden they're coming and asking for, can I come to work with you? And they're just here. I heard she told on me about, we've done it like twice.
Okay, so River.
Maybe 4 times.
Okay, so I was interrogating River earlier, and my favorite was, I said, I was like, what's the thing that annoys your mom the most?
Oh.
What do you think it is?
Is it when she calls me Kelly?
Yes! 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 That's what it was! That's what it was!
Oh, gosh, yeah, that's, no, but do what?
Mommy should be in break.
Whatever. Okay,
Mommy should be in break, but guest needs a lot of attention, River.
oh, what
Okay.
it says break.
Okay.
I thought you said mommy. I thought she said mommy needs a break, and I thought that's so kind. But no, she's telling me that I need to go to break. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I got a leader. She's gonna rule the world one day, y'all. All right, we need a quick break. Apparently, we have someone in the audience to help us out who's been standing there for ages. I'm sorry.
Hi, Kelly and Whitney. Whitney, congrats on becoming a new mom. I just had a son recently too, and being a mom is great, but I really appreciate how honest you get about your motherhood journey. As a newborn photographer, I embrace the beautiful chaos of motherhood, but I love to sprinkle in the real moments that often lead to the most memorable experiences, as you can see.
You're great.
Stay here. Kelly has more with Whitney next.
We are back with Whitney Cummings. That was a look at her big baby comedy tour. You can find tickets online. Tell us about the new tour. You're so funny.
I'm on tour.
I know, with a baby.
With a baby.
Which is different. I toured with a baby.
You know, and what, hard?
Well, I think the difference is vocally, like, actually, she was a great tour baby, but the difference is I felt guilt every time I wasn't there. And then I had to like sleep a certain, because your voice has to be healthy for the show. It just, I got a lot of guilt during it, yeah.
That's so funny. Does your daughter ever, like when you're talking to her or telling her what to do, is she ever like, don't you need to be on vocal rest, Mommy?
No.
That's a good one.
If you think I talk a lot, she is a mini-me, so yeah. No. Yeah.
I do feel like, I guess for me, touring is just so healing. Like at this time when you're online and people are fighting with each other and it seems like we all have nothing in common and everyone's at odds and you go on stage and, you know, doing pretty, like what I talk about on stage is pretty tough and sometimes polarizing, and watching people laugh. Like no one knows how anyone voted. No one knows how anyone, you know.
There for a good time, escapism.
Yeah, they're just everywhere. It's just to see people go out of their way to laugh. I'm like, okay, these people exist. Like the people on, that's not real life. You know, I think most
the
people,
filtered point of view of
yeah,
what's
totally. I think most people really just want to laugh. They really just want to have a good time, and I think I need that because if you're only online, you're just like, oh wow, we're all just at war with each other, and everybody hates me, and I should just retire. Yeah. And then you go out on tour, and you're like, okay, no, there's sane people out there. They're just not online all day, being like,
Here's my opinion.
Yeah, they're like, you're never gonna find a husband, and I'm like, I agree. You know, so it's just like everything that you say, I
what's
agree
wrong
with
with
you.
that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lucky me. Anyway.
So is it true that you are auditioning, like when you're touring, you're auditioning cities to live in?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes, I'm looking to leave California because, you know, it's
very expensive.
Is that the problem?
It's a lot happening.
Yeah, no, I think the water is chock full of fentanyl at this point. I did, I had a raccoon in my yard, okay? And the raccoon crawled up my leg. It's a long story. I'm a Disney princess, they love me. And
you were Snow White.
I had to call animal control. And I said to the woman, I was like, oh, there's something wrong with this raccoon. It's up in the tree and it's like sleeping. And she's like, yeah, well, that's where they live. And I was like, no, this is where I live. My home. This is also very weird behavior for a raccoon. And she goes, oh, well, here's the thing, that a lot of wild animals in Los Angeles are acting weird right now. People test their cocaine for fentanyl. If it tests positive, they flush it down the toilet. It's getting in the water. So a lot of the coyotes and raccoons are on fentanyl. I was like,
we had a weird raccoon thing outside on Sarah Street, you remember? And I was like trying to help it and there was something wrong with it and we didn't know what was wrong with it.
It just got back from Coachella. It's on drugs.
Rager. That's so sad.
Yeah, no. So I think
we're killing animals in all sorts of ways.
I'm not the best mother on the planet, but I think getting my child away from fentanyl coyotes is maybe like a strong move.
That's a strong move.
Yeah.
I think you're headed in the right direction.
Generally.
So wait, you're also hosting Friends, the game show. So what's it about? It's connected with Friends, right?
Yep. Yeah. So, you know, this is a game show about the show Friends. I think we can all agree that it's very hard to find anything anyone agrees on at this point.
I would do well at this game.
I do believe that we have all actually agreed on one thing, and that is that Friends is a good show. It's the one thing we can all unite on. I also wanted to finally make a show my son could watch. You know, I just kind of have to start taking jobs
Programming.
to push the specials down in the algorithm. And there was something just so wholesome about it, and people just like love the show. And you know, we just wanted to make something that brings families together instead of tears them apart.
Yeah.
And you know, every generation loves Friends, and 3 generations of a family can get in a room and all play this game together.
Yeah.
And you know, just go, guys, let's not talk about politics. Let's just play this show.
It is interesting though, streaming, how it brings shows back up. My kids will be watching shows that I watched when I was a kid, and I'm like, what? This is on again? You're watching, it's kind of cool.
You're like, whoa, this show's not lecturing me about how to vote? This is weird. You know, it's like nice. Some of these shows, you know, just the nostalgia. I also think of every drug. I've tried most of them. I think nostalgia is the best drug out there, you know? There's something so warm and fuzzy about it. And, you know, also, you know, not for nothing, all the people on the show are actually good people, which, you know, I think everyone is at a point now where they're kind of like, I don't know if that's a good person. I don't want to support what they do. But these are all truly great people on screen and off. So I think there's just something so healing about being able to watch it.
Yeah, and a game. Who doesn't love a game?
Yes.
Love a game.
Oh, I know, me too. Okay, so here's the thing about
love a
you.
game.
Are you like secretly incredibly competitive?
Not secretly.
Oh.
I am outwardly, I want to kick your behind. I said behind. Usually I don't. Yeah, no, I'm very, I don't care if I lose, but I don't want to lose.
Yeah.
So,
Well, are we here to, what are we doing? Are we playing or are we not playing?
Yeah.
That's me at game night.
Yeah.
I'm like, the rules are the rules.
Yeah.
The rules are here so we can all have more fun.
Yeah.
So without rules,
So
there's no
implement
fun.
them.
I'm not
We're the same person. I'm like, so that's
I
not
said
allowed.
time. When I say time, it's not like time. It's not a gentle suggestion. When I say time, it's time.
A gentle
I'm
suggestion.
just saying, what are we doing here?
No,
you know?
we're the same on game night.
Why don't we just do something else?
We would have to be on opposite teams to keep everyone in check. We all have photos on our phone that we might not remember taking. That's your problem. But that still reminds us of some great moments in our lives. So some of those photos are good, some are not. It's time to scroll through Whitney's phone and see what's on there. This is Photo Dump. Photo Dump! Photo Dump! With all the angst, I like it. Whitney has given us some never shared photos, and now she's going to walk us through what was going on in her life when she took them. I'm excited.
This is sick.
I haven't seen these, by the way. I tell them not to show me anything, so it washes over me in reality. So here we go. Let's see the first one. Here we go.
Okay. Those are miniatures. They're miniature jars of fruit.
Preservatives? Like, or is it like...
Are you judging me?
No. You know what I'm thinking of? Is my daughter makes me watch this show with mini things, and they bake
the
with
mini
the mini
bake-off.
thing.
The
mini
kitchen,
baking.
tiny
yes,
kitchen.
Tiny, yes.
Okay. So my boyfriend goes to Michael's and buys miniatures.
Wow.
So
he's got to be fun.
there's a point in your life.
Someone that buys miniatures, you know, is just wild behind the scenes.
So I'm like, look, there's a point in your life as a woman where you're just like, look, I'm gonna have to accept some weird hobby.
Yeah, you probably have some.
Yeah. Me.
I am perfect.
Making fun of my boyfriend is my main hobby.
That's incredible.
He started bringing these home, and I just would like to publicly announce this in case I go missing. You guys are like, we knew.
We knew.
He collects miniatures. I don't know if this is going to lead to being a dollhouse guy.
Or a Dateline special.
Or a Dateline special. I just would like you to know that I might be a dollhouse person soon.
Okay.
Honestly, in this economy, better investment to buy a dollhouse than an actual house, but that's a different story. So,
Renovating so much cheaper.
Yes, exactly. So I just would like everyone to know that that I'm in this nightmare. And
no, I'm gonna say,
support.
I will tell you, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch this in all honesty, because she was like, this is the show we want to watch. And then cut to, they leave the room and I'm still watching it. It was like so mesmerizing how they bake the little tiny cakes and little tiny.
It's all fun and games till you have arthritis.
Yeah,
we're trying to, they are not easy to pick up.
That's adorable, slightly scary, slightly a red flag. It's okay. Next photo, here we go.
Okay. I believe this was in Armadillo, Texas. We route my tour based on Bucky stops. Like, this isn't they're like, it's an hour flight, but it's 4-hour drive with a Bucky stop. I'm like, 4-hour drive, Bucky stop. So I go in and Bucky's there.
And you lose your mind.
Bucky was there. And so I went to get a picture with Bucky, and I like lean in, and I'm like, this is like the best moment of my life, right? It's like seeing Santa Claus in real time. And the mascot inside just went, are you Whitney Cummings?
And like ruined it.
And I went, don't ruin this for me.
Do not break character.
It's your pucky.
I like to route my tour around Whataburgers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a move. I support this.
Yeah.
I support
Breakfast,
this.
lunch, dinner, doesn't matter what time it is. It's all good. All right, next photo.
This is my friend Nicole who told me, let me come over and help you with breastfeeding. She's like a doula. I'll teach you how to breastfeed.
This is actually frightening.
She showed up with 2 crochet puppets. One of a bosom and one of a, I think that's a baby. I don't know what Jim Henson nightmare we're in. And
That's an alien.
Do you ever have like a moment where you realize like, oh, my friends think I'm an idiot?
Yeah. Or my friends are odd but cool.
Oh, dude, she's the coolest. So she did a puppet show for me to teach me how to breastfeed, and it was so terrifying because she's like, and then the mouth goes, and I was like, and formula is the way we're going.
Yeah.
So this is how I learned how to breastfeed, with a little creepy puppet show.
Yeah.
So
This is by far my favorite photo dump moment of any of them.
this is the village, everybody.
Yeah.
There it is.
The village brings over crocheted numbers. And
You should do it since you just learned to crochet.
Don't crochet that well.
Okay.
Just blankets and scarves. That's where I'm at. All right, and then my daughter is waving a red thing.
My God.
Okay, and that you give her a little bit of power and she goes wild.
From now on, by the way, from now on, this is you on dates. She's gonna be in the corner of the restaurant.
First of all, I don't go on dates. She does not want me to go on dates. And now she's like, stop talking, you're running it. All right, that was photo dump. And if that is an art, especially that last number, I don't know what it is. Once again, Whitney's tour is called Big Baby. Info is online. Go check it out. You can see her as the host of Friends, the game show on Max as well.